Hope for Humanity, take it home.
We will not be over at 9 o'clock because Larry will still be talking.
So they're honoring Dad for this thing? Everybody else said no.
Larry's not here, is he? I didn't bring my checkbook.
The Hope for Humanity sure has fallen off since 2014, and I got the award.
Larry's not here, is he? I hope not, because I haven't returned my pledge card to him yet.
You're honoring Larry. This is really going to go to his head.
I hope you have a lot of film in the camera because this is going to be long and painful.
But seriously, there is nobody more deserving of the Hope for Humanity Award of the Dallas Holocaust and Human Rights Museum than Larry Schoenbrun.
I think Larry's someone who's very respected for his wisdom and judgment. Larry is someone that people can count on.
I would describe Larry as kind and loving, very stubborn.
Smart, he's loyal, he's with you all the time. He's always had concern for others.
Larry is a mensch in all possible ways.
He's generous. He has this very dry wit. He's a wonderful grandfather.
There's nobody that better exemplifies the true meaning of Tikkun Olam than Larry Schoenbrun in this community. It's clear, hands down. Everything that he gets involved in deals with repairing the world.
Well, I'm Larry Schoenbrun. I grew up in Tyler, Texas, born in 1940. My mother is from what's now Hungary. My father from what's now Slovakia. My father came to this country in 1923, and they ultimately moved to Tyler in 1930, and they operated a small ladies' clothing and piece good store.
I guess growing up in Tyler, our parents were very active in the community and leaders of the community. It was a big part of our lives growing up.
When I was growing up, I knew virtually nothing about the Holocaust. My parents really never talked about the Holocaust. I think it was too painful. I did not know when I was growing up that I had lost, the bulk of my family, both on my mother's side and father's side, till many years later.
I think the family experience and his work in the community as an attorney carried him forward to want to do more community work.
I mean, his focus has been on the legal aspect, the involvement and Jewish community, but alongside of that, he cares about Dallas.
He has a wide range of interests, including the arts, civic activities, human rights generally, and many worthy causes, and is respected for that.
We are very fortunate to have Larry in our community, inspiring and conspiring to do good work. He makes good things happen for people who desperately need them.
He doesn't talk about all that he does, he just does it because it needs to be done.
I think through Larry's years in Dallas, he's gained such wide respect that if he's involved in a project or organization, it sends a signal to a lot of people that this is a very, very valid cause and adds a lot of credibility.
He sets the standard for giving because he will not ask you until he has made a commitment that he would like you to rise up to.
Larry loves to raise money. He doesn't raise money for something he doesn't strongly believe in.
Larry had my pledge card, and he worked me for a couple of years. Whenever I was working pledge cards, I would tell whoever I was talking to, look, if you don't give to me, your next call is going to be from Larry Schoenbrun. That immediately got a response because they knew what that meant.
Larry Schoenbrun is one of the most successful fundraisers for nonprofits that I know. And in particular with the Holocaust and Human Rights Museum was a major factor in when we made the decision that we needed to move, to expand, and to build a new museum.
For a long time, we pined at the idea that eventually we would have a real museum, a museum that could attract school kids from all over the region to come in.
As we started talking about the museum that we were going to build, we talked about a museum that would focus not only on the Holocaust, but other genocides and human rights in the United States.
Once the museum was up and operating, he said, you know, what's next? And what's next for him was to take the almost college-level course to become a docent at the museum.
Well, the sort of concept of the museum and the goal of the museum is to affect people and get them to join this process of making the world a little better.
As Larry started reducing his practice, coupled with his moral character and his concern for others, he saw where he could apply his legal background to assisting people that were seeking asylum in our country.
Obviously, the fact that my parents were immigrants who really came to this country seeking a better economic life, a better opportunity to work and raise a family, and obviously that resonated with me.
Larry contacted me out of the blue. He had learned that I had set up a pro se asylum clinic, helping folks who don't have lawyers to apply for asylum.
That Dad was helping with immigration was surprising, only that it wasn't his area, but then not only did he get busy with it, but he made sure that people in his firm got busy with it. And I think he started this whole big machine.
Before I knew it, I was giving trainings in his firm for what seemed sometimes like an army of volunteers. Larry doesn't take cases so much as helps people. Again and again, I've seen him work beyond the courtroom.
One of the cases that he's mentioned to me a number of times, a young woman with a toddler at the time, coming from Central America, where the gangs were all over her to get her other children involved.
She had had her arm nearly severed in an attack. She was taken to the hospital and told that she would have to lose her arm, and Larry was as touched by her bravery as I, and took her case. Ultimately, the good guys won. She's here. Larry didn't stop there. He went on to arrange that she should receive a prosthetic limb.
That lady needed legal help, but Larry looked at it as the whole person and looked at what he could do to not only get her asylum in this country, but to gain her physical capabilities back and to where she could take care of her son and really become a functioning citizen in our country.
Larry wants to heal and not just protect.
Larry's interest in history and knowledge of history makes him even more effective than his passion alone would allow. He does not want history to repeat itself, and I think he would fight tooth and nail for it not to, even though we see it happening. That's why he continues to do the work that he does.
You know, Larry Schoenbrun is very conscious of the fact that he's the child of immigrants, that he's the child of parents who came from the old country, as it were. So immigration is something that motivates Larry in a very significant way, a deep and abiding interest in where we came from and why we got here, and our obligation to work hard to make this place better.
Larry truly embodies Tikkun Olam with the things he's done.
Tikkun Olam is a Jewish concept that God created the world, but he didn't finish the project. The role of a member of the Jewish community is to make the world a little bit better, is a concept that has affected me since I was a child.
There's always work to be done to make the world a better place. Larry has a great passion to do that.
He's a doer. He doesn't sit still.
He is all about making this place better, and he doesn't stop doing that.
Hi, my name is Sophie and I'm Larry's granddaughter.
My name's Alec, I'm Larry's grandson.
Hi, I'm Jacob Kaplan, I'm Larry's grandson.
I'm Daniel, and I'm one of the lucky people that get to call Larry Schoenbrun my grandfather.
I wanted to thank you for always being a positive influence in my life. I feel really fortunate to have you as a role model.
I've been able to see his impacts in not only just the Jewish community, but the law community and in my family in general.
You've taught me that no matter what may be going on in your own life, there is always room to help others.
Of all the things he's modeled for us, though, the one thing that stands out to me first and foremost is his humility.
Thank you also for teaching me that the person who makes a difference in humanity is the person who operates with humility. And thank you especially for teaching me that through your own example.
My grandpa has always taught me growing up to treat others kindly and to always follow what you are passionate about.
Congratulations on this tremendous honor. You are so deserving of it.
I love you so much, and congratulations on winning this award. I wish I could be there to see it.
Congratulations, Papa. I wish I could be there.
Congratulations. I'm very proud of you.
Papa, congratulations. You really deserve this honor. We love you, and we are so proud to call you our grandfather. You're making this world better every day, and with your guidance, hopefully, so will we.